Hey guys, and welcome to another video of The Guide, our tutorial series on FIFA 19. I'm Benjamin, also known as Taz, and I have to say I'm so hyped for this video because today I'm going to explain you a concept which is so incredibly important for playing and also understanding FIFA. It affects so many different situations in the defense and also in the offense, and even though this concept is so important, you rarely hear somebody talking about it or explaining it. And maybe it's going to sound very trivial for some of you, and it's already very natural to apply it, but I think really understanding this concept and understanding why you do certain things in FIFA and why do they work for you, it will help you to reevaluate what you're doing and bringing your game to the next level. So now you're wondering, what the heck is he talking about? I'm talking about ball contacts, because in FIFA, as a person who's in ball possession, you can only act with your player when your player is having a contact to the ball. This is the only time when you can do an action, and therefore it has a huge impact on all the timings in the game. When you pass, when you dribble, when you shoot, it affects all the different situations, and this is what we're going to do here in this video. We're going to show you the different situations and how it's affected by having contacts to the ball. And we are going to follow up this video with another video on how you as a FIFA player should evaluate your options, because this is how you should think as a FIFA player, and there are certain time points in the game when you should think about what is possible, and it's usually when the player is having a contact to the ball. So it's highly recommended to watch this video as well. It's going to be in the video description. And now we come to the importance of having ball contacts in FIFA. So first of all, I'm going to show you some examples to explain you the concept and the consequences of it. Here I'm running to the left, and as you can see, it's going to take some time for my player to have the next ball contact because he's running with high pace. At the moment, I have the left stick into the left direction because my player is running to the left. But in between the ball contacts, I could put the left stick to the top or to the bottom, and it wouldn't change the outcome as long as I put it back to the left direction before my player is about to have the ball contact. And he will continue running to the left. So this example should illustrate that your player is only able to convert your input when he's having a ball contact. The next example makes it more clear. I want to play a pass, and as you can see, I already did the input for it. But now look how long it does take the player to play this pass. Why? Because when I did the input for the pass, the ball was really far away for the player, and thus it took some time for the player to have the next ball contact. Here you can see I do the input for the pass right before the next ball contact, and my player is able to play the pass almost immediately. So this is the first conclusion. The longer the time window for the next ball contact, the longer the delay between your input and the action of the player. And this affects when you have the ball, dribbling and changing direction, passing and also shooting. So now you would like to know what does influence the time window for the next ball contact, and this leads us to the second conclusion. And this is depending on the pace that you're doing actions with, also movement or direction changes, because then your player is out of balance, and also the abilities of your player. So a player with a high balance attribute is able to cope with the direction changes in a better way. The examples in the background illustrate these factors, but now we come to actual game scenes, and this will show how this concept has an impact on almost every in-game situation and how it has an influence on your decisions. Let's start with a very simple example. I tried to play a pass to my winger and I missed the timing and he's offside. Nothing too spectacular, but why did I miss the timing? Let's take another look. As you can see, I'm in a very close dribbling in this situation, but then I do a step with a little more pace, and this leads to a ball contact where the ball is a little bit further away. And I did it to avoid my opponent, but this leads to a delayed pass, and therefore my winger is offside. So you can see the immediate impact of the importance of ball contacts. Now let's see how I handled it in this situation. I play a through pass to my winger and I have a lot of space in front of me, so I could continue with dribbling with a lot of pace in that direction. But I see the run of one of my attackers here. And I think this is a good situation to play a through pass to him. So this time I decide to go in a low paced dribbling with a lot of close ball contacts so that I'm able to time my through pass perfectly. And it worked out very good, the through pass was very nice, and I was able to score by a rebound. In this example, we are going to add another level, but first of all, we have another passing situation. So here I want to play the pass to the player up front, but at the moment he's offside, so I have to wait a little bit. But I make the mistake that I continue dribbling with a little bit of pace. By this, I give my opponent the chance to tackle the ball. Compare these two situations, how different they look, and there's only one ball contact in between. So I lose the ball. But it doesn't end here. Now my opponent is dribbling and I am defending. Here I'm controlling this player, and at the moment I'm defending quite passively in the jockey defense because I think there's a chance that he's playing the pass to the player right in front of him. But at the moment when I realize that he's continued dribbling with his player, this is a go signal for me as a defender. Get right onto him, tackle the ball and get to the ball. So the ball contacts in FIFA not only determine dribbling and also timing of passes, but also how you should behave in the defense. And to round this example up, here I change the direction in dribbling, and because of that I'm not able to get to the ball before my opponent, and most of the time I'm going to lose the ball because of that. Another example on how ball contacts influence your defensive behavior. Here my opponent could either continue dribbling right in front of him and I should go in that direction, or he can play a pass to his teammate and then I should try to get into this passing lane. But the important thing is, everything is going to be decided at the time point when he is going to have the ball contact. So what you can see now, in this situation, I had the feeling that he's going to play the through pass, and that's why I blocked the passing lane. And it didn't work out because my opponent continues to dribble, but that's okay, you can't be always right with your decisions. So I switch the player, my opponent continues to dribble, and he takes another ball contact with full pace. So now you can see the ball is really far away. And one more time, this is the goal signal for me as a defender. When I have the feeling that I can get to the ball before my opponent, this is a good time to tackle the ball because he can't do anything about it since he won't have another ball contact to change direction or do a pass. In the end, we also have an example how ball contacts influence your decisions on finishing. Here I'm in full sprint and I can either try to finish with my next ball contact, and this would be around here from this position into the far post. Another way could be that I take another ball contact in full sprint, but then you have to think ahead from what kind of position you're going to finish. Obviously it's going to be closer to the goal, but this gives the opponent a chance to pull out his goalkeeper and then maybe you lose the chance to shoot on goal. In this situation, I decided to take another ball contact but without sprinting, and this gave me a very good feeling to go for a time finishing. I hit it perfect, I hit it green, and I was able to score. Ball contacts, ball contacts, ball contacts. Everything in FIFA evolves around ball contacts. This is arguably the most important concept in FIFA. Now, as we raise your awareness of this, take a look at the examples in the background. Try to understand how it affects the attacking player in his dribblings and timing of passes, and also the actions of the defending player, his positioning and timing of his moves. This should give you a new perspective on how to look on FIFA and also how you play. When do you continue with high pace and therefore less ball contacts, and when do you go for close dribbling? Lose tempo but have a better chance to react to the situations and the opponent's behavior. The next step is how you think as a FIFA player by evaluating your options. This is going to be a follow-up video to this one. And now we are very, very curious. What do you think about a tutorial video like this one? Was this super helpful for you and did it open your eyes? Or was this very trivial for you? Or do you think that we are totally crazy? Because with the guide, we have a totally different approach on how we want to deliver content to you. We want to change how you understand the game. And we want to know if videos like this help you. So please leave feedback in the comment section below. At the moment we get so much positive feedback on this, so many new daily subscribers, and we can tell you we are so happy about this. So as usual, if you like this video, if you think it was helpful, please leave a like and also share it with your friends. Subscribe to this channel, activate the bell to not miss any of the upcoming videos. Check out the video description to see more of the guide videos and also find information about private coaching with top 100 or elite players. Thanks for your attention, keep a clean sheet, I'm out.